It could have been the bakery for all I know. So anyway, let's go drive. Oh, let's stop for the Ford Focus. Oh, let's get run over by a big red sports car. Why not? No, white van man can wait. We'll try not to run the people over. Okay, so a little bit of a jaunt over to the grain mill. So I was going to say, I thought that the amount of grain we have on board is sufficient for our contract. Unfortunately, I wasn't aware that we could only get a 66% load in the tank, in the cart. Oh, and we are seriously struggling up this hill. Are we slipping? Yes. And I got a huge ass weight on the front, so it's not like... So things that'll fix traction issues is more weight on the tractor, which is both a good and bad thing. Obviously for smaller tractors like the Zerion, not the Zerion, the Axion, you put weights on the rear wheels and a 3-point weight on the front. That will give you an increase in your traction capability. If that doesn't work, you put wider tyres on it, and if that doesn't work, you can go doubles, potentially triples, to get more rubber on the ground, making you go. Now, the problem with more weight is you compress the ground more, which is not such a good deal for planting and ploughing and stuff like that. So it's then a fight. Do I want more weight or do I want less compaction? Somewhere up here. I've got a ways to go yet. But that's the easiest way to fix things, and that's where I want. Is that where I want to be? Is that where I want to be? That's where I want to be. Okay. Okay, so it's us delivering stuff. It should tell us how close we are. 65% transported, which is about, yeah, half of what this thing can do. So I think we managed 2 loads from the harvester. So one more load from the harvester, which is basically what we've got on board, will be sufficient for this contract. I may go a little bit over that. Oops, splat. So yeah, supposedly there is mechanic, both in Courseplay and in worker setup. I think the Courseplay one, obviously it would be nice to be able to just say, hey, I want to go to a fixed point on the map, take me there. So going to the grain mill, going to exports, wherever, all are a good thing to do. Now, the one problem with doing the whole buying the grain mill so I have somewhere to store my grain is that we are going to need a probably going to need a front loader on one of my tractors so I can bring the... Oh, dude, that's just not good. I can bring the bale trailer to a place and then load it with the front loader. So you can see the permanent tracks in this field where we're just destroying the stubble. So the improved textures of the cereal crops on this map do result in us not having a good time, what's the word for it, mulching. Mulching is not an efficient process for us, and we can't see it on this field because I don't think we can see it on this field. Let's go here. So where are we? We're on this field here. And the field is harvested. It's actually quite good looking. And there's nothing going on there. So potentially if I can get off this field, I might not damage it too much. Oops. Let's go back there. Let's get out of there. We have unloaded. Alright. So let's finish this thing off. Thinking what I might do is I might not do lands for the rest of this. I might just... I don't know. See, the thing is, with a cut-in, I can cut into the crop, and then on the way back I've got a passage that I can run a grain cart up if I get filled as we go. But with this size harvester and this size tank, it's like I don't have to worry too much about it. We're never going to fill this up. So all I have to do is worry about getting the crop done. Obviously doing alternate rows or doing lands is easier. That first turn is difficult because of the harvester size, turn radius and the width of our header. But apart from that, there's just not a lot left to do. So I think we're going to harvest all of this, ship it all over to the grain mill, and probably just let it sell. If I'm going that way, I might as well just go that way. This will put our mark up a bit. Of course, the next question is, should I create straw? Oh, straw is additional income. So it's kind of a good deal. I could set this up on a course play, go and get the baler and have that copy the course and bale up the straw. Does mean we're going to do a lot of driving on our fields, but if we don't collect the straw, there's no benefit. It's not like, I think there used to be a mod in Farm Sim 19. I do not know if it came over to 22. That added a level of fertilizer if you chop the straw rather than gathered it. Now, the downside of that is we're playing with precision farming, which doesn't add levels of fertilizer, it adds nitrogen, and I don't know that chopping straw on a field will actually count towards nitrogen addition. Anyway, let's finish this off. Up and that button there, that button there. And we'll drop this lot in there. Okay, I need to actually fold. That's folding. I then need to fold that. How about we press that button? It didn't really matter which button I was pressing there. You can't fold up the harvester until the pipe's in. So I had to do that. Now, I think I need to turn, yeah, there's the road, there's the grain mill, which we can't reach directly from here. I think we've tried. Getting out onto the road from here is not an easy thing. I think our farmyard is the last entrance to the road before you get to the grain mill. Anyway, let us and again I'm going to have to look up numbers. Ooh. Okay. So back to here. Push that button. Push that button. Push that button again. Push that button again. And now, enable straw swath is 15 and 1. What's button 15? Okay, none of those. Huh. 15 is, oh, it's the button in the middle. Okay, it's link and 1. There we go. That's done. So I turn that on. You can turn that off. And I am going to turn us into the field and get to about there. Straw is dropping, and we will start with first waypoint, a course. Work with, I'm going to drop to 7.1, number of headlands we'll do 3, start work on the headland, do sharp corners, we're going clockwise, yes, field centre, lands, up and down road detection, we'll go longest edge, rows to skip none, island bypass mode circle, rows per land 6, so it'll do 6 rows in a block, and we'll come back and see all that. And no, positive values reduce field size. Oh, so you can actually make the field a little bit bigger to make sure you get all of the stuff. That's, well, that's a thing. Anyway, let's generate the course. And we're going to end up over there. But for right now, that looks good. Go. So now that is going to run around, do all the thing. We'll come back in a minute and see how it's getting on. For now, this lot needs to go to the grain mill. Somewhere around here, there's an exit. I think it's down there. Oh yeah. So yeah, there's a path across to, so we're going to go straight down. There's a path to our right, but I don't think it goes anywhere. It goes up to those trees on the right and then stops. So it provides access to fields 68 and 96. But it doesn't come out here. That's access to the next field. Oh, actually, it does come out there. Ah, okay. Well, don't have to go on quite such a long course to get here. Ugh. Now, I'm not going to say, well, okay, so the issue I have with this map, and it's not really a problem, a map problem, it's just a me problem. There is this huge dip. The grain mill is on the top of the hill that we're climbing. But there is a dip on every single major road, so we can't get to it without going up and down this dip, even if we went the other way. So anyway, the next track is this one here. And this provides access to 70, 71, 72, but not a lot else. And while it looks like that might be a path to our right, it's not. That's just a dead end. So what we end up doing is we come around here, and using this farm track, it basically keeps us off the highway, or the main road, so we don't have traffic issues. But there's no way to get to this lane from anywhere else on the map. And actually, before the guy in the white shirt is where we want to pull in. 6 is that button there. We'll upload that lot. So this will get us paid for the contract. Boop, done. Let's get paid. Contract's not there. Let's go down to there. Get £6,000. Ding, done. So we just got paid for the contract. Now get out. I think I am going to buy this. We'll use this as our farm storage. Okay, this is saying buy building 1 grain mill 96,000. That's because I can buy it again and double its capacity and production speed. But for right now, all I've done. Oh, there has. That's interesting. I just got paid for all that barley, and it looks like there's 4,836 litres of barley that I just got paid for that is actually part of my thing. So, yay. And there's an upgrade button here. So upgrade, it should cost me about 96 plus a little bit extra, 105, a little bit extra, and I can make it a level 2. That will increase the capacity here. I'm not sure what the capacity is. It will increase the capacity here, and it will double this rate plus a little. So 60 barley will create 92, probably about 94 flour. Anyway, that is activated. That does not need to be activated, so we'll deactivate all of the other stuff because we don't have any. Soy flour. Oh, that's good. So we can bring wheat, barley, oats, sorghum, corn, soybeans and canola here. Hey, you know what? I'm not quibbling with that. That means pretty much I can store anything that's not a root crop on this, in that story, in that production, and turn it all into flour. Now I'm not sure. We'll have to look at the what's the word for it? The efficiency of things like soybeans and canola, because obviously a normal grain mill does not support them. Okay, I'm going this way. I'm looking for access to a farm road. It doesn't look like I'm going to find one. And as you can see here, we have another hill to climb to get up to the top there. Looks like the harvester didn't make it, so how does that look? A little bit close. Pull that forward and we'll go back to course play, change that to nearest waypoint, tell it to go, and that should just continue where we left off. And that's the issue with, the other issue with this map is all the hedges, the closeness to the edge of the field does make it a little bit of a problem doing sharp corners. If I do the smooth corners, then it works a little bit better. Okay, with straw I can do square bales. We do have a square baler. Not a spare baler, a square baler that I can do that with. I only do round bales for silage. Okay, and just up here is, like I said, the last access to this road is our farm. So from our farm getting to the grain mill, we'll be going this way. And it's still a long drive. I wonder if the grain mill's actually on the auto drive circuit, or the course play circuit. Anyway, I now have somewhere I can deliver all my grains and not get paid, not have to buy a silo. So one of the things I was considering, build a silo on the farm, so I've got somewhere to store all the grains. But at this point, it does look like corn maize we are foraging, so that goes in the silos. There's the silage bunkers. Okay, in theory, if I park this down here a ways and turn it off, I think the harvester should empty into this when it gets full. We'll find out eventually, but for right now, I have a dilemma. Oh, well, let's have a look what's for sale. Look for what's for sale. There is a milk tank. I do like these. That's 48,000 litres. See, I could buy one of those, and that might take more of the barley than our current grain trailer does. Just a thought. There's a Series 7 225, not enough. It's one of those. It's 46. Ours is about 50. It's a roller. So not a lot of exciting stuff, but you know what? This might be worth it, at least for the barley and the oats. Maybe not the corn. So let's have a look what this comes with. There's a capacity of 28.6. That's the capacity of 48. Okay, Michelin. Cargo tyres design. Oh, we can have bits on the front. And straight door with a pipe. Yeah, why not?